Today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make the most incredible, can't go wrong chocolate cake. I promise you, it can't go wrong. And then we're going to take it to the next level. We're going to dredge it in a Miso Caramel Sauce. Couldn't be easier, couldn't be more delicious. I'm Peter Sidwell and welcome to my kitchen. Today I've got the most delicious, simple, amazing chocolate cake recipe you are going to want to make. Then we're going to take it to the next level. Miso Caramel. Just think salted caramel, but next level. This is a can't go wrong chocolate cake. Super easy. Everything all goes in to one bowl, mix it all up. It defies everything that I was always taught at catering college in terms of creaming, butter, sugar, eggs incorporated, everything else like that. It's everything in. I've got 140 grams of plain flour. I've got 2 tablespoons of really good dark cocoa powder. I have then got, 150 grams of golden caster sugar. I have got a teaspoon of baking powder. I have got a teaspoon of bicarb. That's it. That's all our dry ingredients. We'll just give it a bit of a blend, okay? So we'll work that through. So it's me and Carlos, we're back. We've had a bit of a break. We've been super busy working with some brands, creating lots of content, and we haven't been doing our weekly program, but we are back. Emily's over there deep in edit, so we're not going to disturb her. Me and Carlos are cooking. We've got loads of episodes to get through, so cannot wait to share them with you. But we thought we'd start with this one. A good old cake. I remember my wife's not a baker, but she can bake this. So if my wife can bake it, anyone can. Right, liquid. What do you reckon, Carl? You'd say the same, Carlos. I know you. Yeah, no. 2 medium free-range eggs, room temperature. You do need to bake with room temp. I've got 150 mils of milk, and I have got 150 mils of vegetable oil. Okay, you could use rapeseed oil, anything with a pretty neutral flavour, basically. And then, my new toy, KitchenAid have done it again. It's all wireless. Let's just mix it all together. You do it by hand if you want to. If you've got kids around your ankles, it's quite a good job, this one. Get Olivia doing this one, Carlos. Yeah. So just mix everything together. I always turn the bowl one way. That's it. Pretty quick, pretty easy. Chocolate chips, you can add these in. You could add some orange zest. You could add a dried fruit if you wanted to. Some sour cherries would be nice. Whatever you fancy. A little bit of coffee in there. Nuts. You name it. Right. But we're going chocolate chips today. And then all I'm going to do is just fold that through. It's quite a loose, wet batter. Doesn't really look like it's going to work if you ask me. I promise you it will work. It's called Can't Go Wrong. So I'm putting a bit of parchment paper. So I'm putting a bit of parchment paper in the bottom there, just for speed and ease. If you've got a super duper non-stick pan, put it in if you like. I'm doing this just for ease, basically. And then just pour it in right in the center. And it's such a loose batter that it will just find all the gaps. You don't need to worry about spreading it out. Just get it in the tin. Okay. So in we go. That's it. Right. And remember, if you've got any questions, just post them in the comments. Doesn't matter whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever your poison is. It doesn't matter. Give your pan a little tap. That means it'll just go poof and find all the gaps, yeah? So you don't end up with air pockets, and you should get a nice even rise. I'm going to bake this 170 degrees, 20 to 25 minutes. The way to check if your cake is cooked, you will press the top gently, and if it springs back, we're good. If it doesn't spring back, leave it in the oven. Right, in it goes. 170 degrees. There we go. Right, now, while that's baking, let's talk caramel. Now, if you're a salted caramel fan, I am, love it. We're going to take salted caramel to the next level. The way we're going to do that is we're going to add miso paste. Now, miso paste is a fermented soya bean. It's an Asian style product. It's just umami, salty, but it's got that fermentation in it as well. So it's got legs. Sometimes when you taste wine, if they say it's got legs, it means it carries on tasting. It's the gift that keeps giving. This is exactly the same. This will give you more flavor than just salt alone, okay? So, get our pan on the heat. Get some brown sugar in there, because we're making a caramel. I want to get the caramel flavor going, all right? So we're using brown sugar because we want to make a caramel, and that brown sugar is already a little bit caramelly. So that's why I'm using it, okay? Onto a medium heat, non-stick pan, and then let's get our miso paste in. It's a really good thing to have this. You can use it in soups, adds a bit of depth of flavor, add it into sauces. We actually, in our new cookbook, we do a miso glazed salmon. So you take a full side of salmon, you marinate it up with miso and sugar and vinegar and salt and just bake it. It's absolutely delicious. Check it out. Right, in with your miso. Start with a little bit, and if you want more, add more, all right? It's okay. Everyone's different. And then in with a little bit of cream. And then we're just going to turn the heat right up now. So medium heat when just the sugar's in, because you don't want it to burn. And then once you've got some liquid in there, you can afford to up the temperature of the pan. We're just going to let that boil, simmer, everything dissolve, and then it's good to go. So we'll just give that a little stir together. Make sure that miso kind of melts into the caramel. And just use the back of your spoon and just break up any clumps of sugar. We're nearly there, actually. It's really quick, so just make it while you are baking your cake, and then when the cake comes out, give it 5 minutes, then we'll glaze it up with salted caramel. Once the cake's cooked, then we'll take it out, let it rest for 5 minutes, and then we'll glaze it up with this miso caramel. This, by the way, this miso caramel with vanilla ice cream is an absolute game changer. It is absolutely delicious. If you need a quick pud, and you can't be bothered, and you've got a bit of that, then you just ice cream that, happy days. Right, my caramel's boiled, the miso paste is completely dissolved, the sugar is dissolved, it's reduced a little bit, that is ready to pour on your baked cake. Right, our can't go wrong chocolate cake has not gone wrong. Look, perfectly baked, nice and easy. I mean, you can't not make a homemade cake. It's that easy. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just release it. I've got it on a little cooling tray here. It's a simple chocolate cake. So for anyone who doesn't do a lot of baking or hasn't baked at all and thinks, maybe I need to have a go at that, this is the cake to get your confidence, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check the miso caramel, because we've got this dark, we used a really lovely cocoa powder, so it's quite a dark, chocolatey, bitter cake. We've got our sweet miso caramel sauce here. Taste it. It's going to be good. Right, I'm just going to warm it up a tiny little bit so it's just a little bit more runny, so it'll coat nicely. Literally, we're talking seconds. I use induction, so things just get hot quick, which is great. Slightly warmed miso caramel and just drizzle it on the cake. Do it however you like. Personally, I'd make sure you've got some leftovers, because this miso caramel, as I said before, with ice cream, is amazing. Well, there you go. A little bit of miso caramel left. That's good news. That is how you make my can't go wrong chocolate cake with miso caramel.